So let's get started. So we are in the middle, right? We were just trying to get all the drop-down options. So how can we get all the drop-down options? So dot see what are all the methods are there. You see you have all inner text. If you want all the text, you will get an inner text, all of them. So we want first to locate it. So how to locate it? There is a locator method, right? So locator, and which option you need to use? Option tag you need to use. Based on the option tag, you can get all of them. The common locator you are giving, so all of them you will get it into. So into this will return. See, the locator will return always. Understand here. The locator will return locator type object. So locator, and you can give options list. So options list. So that you're getting all the options. Now, if you want, you can count them. Those so there is a method you can have counting method here. So how many are there? If you want to know, then just put count. Count method is there. See, count method is there. Just use the count method. So how many are there? You can get that count. So then you want to get all this text, right? So all these texts. So how can you get? There is a all inner text method is there. So we have seen just now. So that collection type, this locator option list dot. So write that, fetching all the text dot. See all inner text method. So all inner text method returning what type of object? List. You can see here list object. So you can write that list. So left side you write a list. So list of a string it is returning, list of string. So easy to write once you know the method, and that method will give you options. So inner text is okay. Options inner text. We can put inner text, all the inner text list, or otherwise you can put a list also. So the text you are getting. So all each option text it will fetch and stores in this collection. Now you need to print this, right? Either you can use a for each loop, or there is a method list dot for each method is there. So let me show you that. So this is the lambda concept. I'll just introduce for you guys. So otherwise, if you don't understand that, please use your normal for each loop. Anyone you can use. But let me show you a straightforward list. List interface. We have a method for each method. So we have a method for each method. See, this is the for each method. So you have to use the functional interface. So you have to write a functional interface inside that. So directly you can write so instead of writing again for loop or all the things, you can straightforward, you can write this. So option, and this is called lambdas, okay? So system dot out dot println. Directly you can write a println here. And you can give that option. Each option from that collection. So what this method will do is, from that collection, it will take each option and you are printing that. So you give that option. That's it. So easy, right? You don't need to worry about that. Looping, all this, the curly brackets, so much hangama, you don't need to do that. Simple, very simple. So basically, from this list, you're getting the each option. That option you're printing. So that's it. Other than that, nothing. Just go and execute this. Okay, so I don't want to close that so that we can observe that the multi-selection dropdown. See, multi-selection dropdown. Can you see all three are selected? The number of elements we have given, all three are selected. This is how you can select a multi-selection dropdown with the select option method, and you're providing how many options you want to select. So easy than Selenium. So I felt very easy then, but otherwise you have to write a lot of code there, right? Every element you have to select all those things. So that it is avoiding that. Simple you are giving, give the element dot select option method and array of so elements. That's it. So easy. And then how can you fetch all of them? So you are just putting the element dot locator and the option tag you give. This is the common, and all of them it will store in the. So, but this return type is not a list, okay? So locator type. From that locator, you can get all the text with all inner texts. All inner text method is there. That will fetch text of all the options, and that is giving the list of string. Then from that you can whatever you want you can do. So I'm just printing for each loop, for each method. The method you need to pass. So this functional interface argument I'm passing. Okay. Yeah. Any questions before going further? Next type of dropdown. So that is Jquery dropdown. So Jquery dropdown we have seen. So this one. So you can select. So this country. So whichever country you want, you can select. And I just want, let me take a locator first. So this, so this is not a selector tag, right? So this is not a selector tag. So you observe that this is not a selector tag. If you observe here, select to country container, but this one is a span. So this one you can just click on this and see when I mouse over here, and it is this ID you need to take. So just select this. Yeah, it starts from here. So this ID you can take. So from there you can so select again, all the options will be shown, multiple options. But this is not a select tag. So select tag is not there. You should not use that select option method. Select option method we should not use, because that is only for when there is a select tag. That's one type of dropdowns, real dropdowns. But this is not that kind of things. You have to perform the click action, right? Here you have to perform the click action. So let's first identify. See here also one you have. So this is also another thing. This is also one. So there are so many are there. So we need to find the first one, first country. So that I will know. Just I will click on that. Then you can select the, so the whichever the drop down you want. The first one I want to select, and the second one, whatever you want, you can select it. So first identify this country drop down first. Country multi-selection. jQuery, these are called jQuery drop downs. So these are not normal drop downs. These are jQuery drop downs, we call them. So those jQuery drop downs, how to handle? So we are seeing now. So let's close this. Now this URL is different, right? I'm going to give this URL again. Navigate page dot navigate method you write first. So jQuery drop down handling. So page dot navigate. So this URL. I'll give you this URL for you also, okay? Let me, I think in the last class I kept in our video. I don't know whether you watched or not. I have pasted them there. But I'm pinging you if you will get a time, please. Otherwise, I'll so put it inside our videos so that you can access them from there also while practicing time. Okay, so let's go here. So first, see this ID. You need to take this ID. So this is a kind of combo box. This is a kind of combo box. Basically, you are selecting an option. That means it's a jQuery is all combo box category. Say here type role combo box. So you can select whichever you want. So I navigated to that URL. So then I have to identify the country that drop down. So let's identify that. So first page dot locator. First identification is page dot locator and give that. So I'm giving, we have a, so tag, span tag is there. So I'm giving, so otherwise we'll write here, then we can, so I'll write it here in the selector sub. So you select a tag you can use. So this one, you can use this. So, or even we have here also ARIA labeled is there. This is the drop down it is showing. And I'm just seeing still here also anything is there. Yeah, simple you can use this one only. Or otherwise you can use this one. Span. You can use simply ID star. See, that is the first one, it's identifying only one element. So you can use like this also. That is CSS selector, basically where I'm writing a CSS selector. Just copy it. Now, I want to select the first element. In that, I want to select the first element. So let's select the, so there is a all is there and all inner text, but we want first one. See, there is a first option is there. First option is there, and but that first method is returning a locator object. So I'll write that is a country dropdown. So locator equal to country. So I'm just giving country. So then you click on the first one. So you click on the first one. So country dot click method. It will select the first one. So that is what we are doing here. Okay. Next, I want to fetch all the list of elements, right? All the list of elements I want to fetch. So how can we fetch? So list of elements. Let's see. So some other element also you want to select. So I want to select some other element also. So there is a Denmark. Let's select a Denmark or Hong Kong. Okay, anyone, right? So anyone you can select. So then, so you can use this. So span dot select to selection. So that also you can use. What are all the different options we can see? I want to see all the options. Is not retaining. Yeah. So that is the one. Let's run this whether it is selected or not. Okay. So then we can so do other options if you want. So this is the jQuery. We are trying to select the first option. Then it is struggling. So let's do that. To open the dropdown, but it failed. So let's see why it failed. The reason we'll get everything. Okay. So we'll get option here. The reason. What is the reason? So we have to see the failure. So that's a make habit of reading the error. Okay. So exception in thread main. So Playwright timeout error. So why it timed out? 300 seconds it timed out, but it is available, right? Okay. So it is saying waiting for locator, span ID, select to country container, dot first. Then what is the reason? Locator resolved to span ID, select to country container. It's correct only. Attempting click action, waiting for element to be visible, enabled unstable, element is not visible. Okay. It's saying element is not visible. So maybe we can do one thing. So let's make this visible. So first this drop down. Span class is there, right? So we can put this. Yeah. So I can put this selection. Yeah, let's use this one, this drop down. So I'll use the partial. Okay, let me use this. So this class span dot class value I'm putting. I'll just put here class. So that is the one. And let's put this value. Three elements. Okay, so three elements it is selecting. So what are the three elements? 1, 2, 3. So you have to give first element, right? So we want first element. So I can see there is a XPath which might give. So we want unique one, right? We don't want duplicates. Let's get a unique one. Because again, if you give this duplicate, it will complain. So definitely it will complain. So that I cannot find it out. So I'll identify with relative role presentation. So 0. Is disabled. I will write my own. Okay, so that's the best option. This one. Select container default directory. So we have this, we have this, we have so many like that. Let's go select arrow. We need to click in this select arrow, then drop down. Then we have options, so multiple options. First, you need to click on this. So let's click on this arrow. The country from here, you can come. Let me select copies is a selector. Yeah, so now I think you have to give this big one. There is no option for us because if you again duplicate a figure, it will comply. So there are 3 elements with this. So let me give this one. Okay, and so let's run this now. So I'll close this. Yeah, so the Selenium is different. Selenium, what it will do, if you, even though multiple options are there with that given so locator, the first one will pick up and perform the action, but this Playwright doesn't do that. If duplicates are there, you have to give unique one. So that's a difference between Playwright and here. You have to give exact value. See, now it is selecting. Okay, we got it now. We are able to click it. And then you have to select the first option, Australia. So this is again a challenge for us. Okay. So anyhow, we opened the drop down. So before it was not able to select, right? Now you can click on that. Now you can click on that. This is the option we need to select. So we have to click first one only. From that, select first one. Okay, I'll put that. Let me do that. So I'll do one thing. So first I'll remove here. Right? So remove the first one, then country dot first method dot this one. So this should work. Let's go here. It's not picking up. So it is coming here. Nothing. What is this? Drop down. Select with multiple options. Select state. Yeah, you have so many here now. you can come down and select whichever you want, right? That is the one. Drop down wrapper. This also having same. So you have UL, LF, UL, LI. So this is the file. This is also little bit easy for us, but so we have to come from the span. So all this we can. So span UL span dot this value, and then we can come to so ULLI. So like multiple LIs are there. So one by one you can select. Like that we have one. Yeah, again select drop down has multiple options. Okay, so let me see this one why we are not able to select, but this is the we opened and we have selected this, but it is clicking here, not this one. And we have any other method. So let's see. Dot. We don't want all. So we have a check clear. We don't want click options. This will give you count. This is one option for actually. So select option we should not use because it's just a click only this one. So let me check any other in the text. These are all the different locators, get by role, frame locator, and this one first option. This is the first option. The country we identified in that. So we are fetching the first one, and it's not recognizing. That's a strange. Let me see. So from here, select. Span dot. And where are spaces? Spaces is here. Remove with the dot. Any other? That's it. Two elements matching. What are those? Oh, here one is there. Okay, these are the disabled values and this one. To make it more unique, you can start from here otherwise. So this one. This is also having multiple. Let me say this. This one. There are two elements are there. What others we can add? Tab index. What is the other element? Okay. So let's analyze this. What is extra? Any unique thing. Okay. So only one thing we can observe here is everything same. Extra is CSS property. So CSS equal to 1 and CSS equal to 2. So let's add, I will add one attribute. Class equal to single quote and CSS equal to 1. Zero elements. Okay, so this I need to remove. Okay, let me add now. CSS equal to 1. Right, now we got it exactly the top one. Okay, so this is the one. Take this and so do that. Now country dot click. So we are filtering completely. Let's do this. Start moving. Out. But it is there, right? The element is there. Why it is? Error timeout. Okay. So anything saying readable result. Timeout error. This is not clear whether it is visible or not. A number. Expect the locator class. Yeah. So this is also some obscure messages, not clear messages, where exactly it is failing. Click action it is showing, but that click action line number 55. Yeah, this one, but fine. Why it's not able to click? So do we have anything second? I don't have. Okay. I think we'll see this tomorrow. Why it is not clicking. I'll just Google it this. Let's Google this and I'll fix this and I'll explain this tomorrow, this jQuery dropdowns. Yeah. Generally it should select when you click on that, it should click, but it's not clicking, stopping there itself. We'll see this tomorrow, okay? So meanwhile, just practice on our Ready website or any other website. You take any other website, Amazon, this drop down related. Okay, so drop down related. Even we have our this right here. We have